Wow, look at the FPS. It goes out over 100. It was 130 a minute ago. And that's because there's nothing in this area, isn't it? So I've completely stripped down this this pod, along with our character has nothing on him. So if we do die, we don't lose anything this time. Okay. Let's aim for that thing. And just go straight down and crash. Full speed ahead! I was gonna kill the power initially, but I think for the moment, nothing really to lose. Except for the time build up of the additional 6 hours. Hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host 2005 Guy Road 2. Okay, so before we get in and continue with our base, what I'd like to do today is quickly see if we can get our FPS a bit higher. For example, at the moment in the main screen, we're looking at 37, 36, 38 FPS on just a background screen, nothing else, and a little bit of rain, and a little bit of sound effects. But that's pretty much it, and we're, well, between 32 and 40, let's put it that way. And in game where we only hit a maximum peak of 30 FPS. So let's have a little look at the settings while we're in game and see if we can get that FPS to go up a bit. And hopefully not bug us in certain areas. So let's have a little look. 1 FPS. Okay. Let's continue.
It's all about humanity.
Oh, that's not good. It sounds like it's nighttime. Why don't I always get the game when it's nighttime? Okay. So we're currently on 30 FPS. Let's have a little look at our settings. Okay, so it's 1920 by 1080. 70 field of view, 0.5 brightness, and whatever. I can never figure out what this analyzing bit is, but let's go to, we're already on video. So other people said turn VSync off in other games. Oh, we're bouncing all over the place all of a sudden. So let's turn that off. Oh, actually our FPS is going sky high now. Okay. 62, 63. Okay, that's interesting. So with certain games, it's definitely recommended to have VSync on. But turn VSync off in this game, and the FPS goes high. Interesting. Let's go to the problem regions. Where's the horse? Ah, I forgot. Looks like we're going to have to go into space again. definitely feels a lot smoother than it did before. Where's the horse? There it is. Okay, it's very dark. Let's see if we can do something to temporarily help us with the darkness. That's a little bit better. Again, it looks like the sun might be coming up. Anyway. Okay, so let's go to the problematic area. Where normally our FPS drops down to about 12 or slightly lower. And see if having VSync turned off actually helps. Oh, 27. Okay, so it's dropped down to 37, 38, 30. Is it really because I just put the thing up, or I think it's because it's coming daylight. Let's have a quick peek. Let's turn that back down to 5. It's still a bit dark with 5. Let's leave that on 8 for the moment. Okay. So we've got 40 FPS. Now if we make this U-turn around this tree over here, it normally goes way down, so let's have a little look. Yep, 18, 19. At least it's 10 FPS higher than it used to be. So it seems that if you turn VSync off, some of the problems relieve themselves. Ooh, 11, 12, 10. And again, it seems that this area over here where the texture just keeps going across, that seems to be a problem with that right there. Okay, so it seems that this area is still rife with trouble regardless of VSync. So let's have a little look at the other settings. What is that in reality? Let's turn it off and see what happens next. Ooh. It's like motion blur's turned on. No, let's not do that. It's upsetting my eyes and my stomach. Let's try the SMAA. Ooh, FPS is low again. 11. Ooh, no, let's turn that back to FXAA. It's a bit smoother. Granted, FPS is still not that great. Shadow quality. Wait a minute, there was something else saying dirt lens. Or lens dirt. Let's turn that off, see what happens. Okay, FPS is way up. Well, way up. Drop down to 10 again. Wait a minute, why can't we get the FPS in this area to go up? Okay, off, 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 off. $25, $29, $18. Seems like this area is always a problem. Maybe there's just too much going on. It's a shame. This used to be a good area, but all of a sudden it just turned into a problem. Oh, FPS is 10, and that's only by turning the stuff on again. 9. And turning VSync back on, what would that do? FPS goes up. Okay, so VSync on, FPS goes up in this area. VSync on down the other area, and it goes way above 30. Interesting. But regardless of the FPS going down, with the VSync on, it just looks a bit smoother, doesn't upset my stomach. Interesting. Now we're going back up to 21. So if we now turn the VSync back off, instantly a noticeable difference right there. And it's 21 currently. Wonder, sun's not coming up yet. Okay, we're currently stuck on 21. Okay, so now the VSync, the FPS just isn't coming up regardless of having turned the VSync off. That is so strange. Between 30 and 31. It's strange. Well, just for today, let's play with the VSync off and hope that it helps a bit later on. Right. Did I just see... So it's got shadow distance is set to extreme, because when I had it set to high, it was that one. So if we turn shadow distances to normal, shadow quality to normal, we should be able to get, yeah, it's already starting to go up. Grass shadows, let's turn that off for the moment. There we go, FPS is going up now. So definitely something to do with shadows and the VSync apparently as well. So that's different. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll quickly get some materials. So lots of wood, scrap metal, and stone and stuff. And I shall see you guys when it's ready for us to start doing a bit more building, get some better weapons. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to go back up into space again and get some more copper and uranium ingots. Sorry, ores, so that we can turn that into ingots again. Not sure why that says play guidance is still on our screen, because we've already done that. So it's a bit weird. Okay, haven't really done much in the way of gathering materials, but I've just turned the brightness down again because the morning has broken. Okay. Sorry, it's in my mouth. Okay, so let's quickly grab some more wood. I think hit up all these big trees. Once they're all down, I shall see you guys again. Okay, so it seems that when you get to the seaside, the FPS starts tanking again. I wonder if the O2 goes down at all. You go underwater? Can you go underwater? So far, can't see a way unless you force it. There we go. Now we can finally go underwater. Okay, so I still don't see any fog. I'm just wondering, can we get some crystals from some of this stuff? We can't get the tools out. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, we're actually getting tired, so that's not good. We're swimming and yet we're flying at the same time. Unfortunately, our sleep deprivation has gone way up because of it. So that's not really good. Well, at least that's helped a little bit on that one. Yeah. Damn it. Anyway. Come on, out. There we go. Well, at least it's not a real hole. So, just wondering. No, I can't harvest this stuff. About the coral that was over there. No. I was thinking maybe get some crystals of the coral. I know it's not really the same material, but maybe that would be one way to get some crystal, but apparently not. Oops. Oh, and now we're going to have trouble lifting off again. Oh, they've got quite the selection under here. Well, it was worth exploring, just for the time being at least. Of course, trying to go that little bit faster, and well, our bar goes down faster, but it doesn't look like we're moving any faster. Could be the weight limit, of course. Okay, so let's head back, get a little bit more wood, a little bit more stone. I'll do that bit off camera unless something happens, and I shall see you guys then. Of course, let's quickly take out this boar. I'll get a little bit more meat, a bit more food, maybe some hide. Oop, it disappeared on us. Now, after swimming, we can't really lift off apparently. Oh, now it's reappeared again. Let's stop the huffing and puffing, shall we? Yeah, we can't go up as high as we were before, and I think that's because we just went swimming. It's acting like we're still in the water, in a way. That's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, so after having swum that little bit, the jetpacks would only go up to about the height of this container. So roughly about 2 meters tops. Bear in mind I've worked with this type of container before in the past in the recycling centre, and they're roughly about 2 meters high. So the jetpack didn't really want to go any higher than 2 meters, so went out of the game, into the main menu, came back, and we can lift off again. So that's quite nice. Whoop. So let's head back, get the additional materials, and we can start building again. Wow, this area, the FPS is higher. It's 80 FPS over here. And I've noticed that the bins are missing on the straight. I'm not sure if that's a slight oversight or if that's intentional, but it's definitely different. They all seem to be missing. Let's see if the stuff that's usually over here is actually still here. The bus stop is gone. The bus stops are all missing. But the FPS is definitely a lot higher again. Nice. One thing's weird, I didn't notice it earlier. The wind turbines are actually missing, and the FPS is still... Oh, actually it's right actually at the moment. I don't know if it's because we're not on horseback. It goes down where you get into the trees and aim towards the houses. But for the rest, it's alright. I don't know if it's because of a different time of day again. Oop! I heard something there. Something over there made me jump. Good. That is definitely a lot quieter than it once was. Wow, can hardly say I missed the turbines because they were so damn noisy. But I guess with the missing, it's sort of improved the area in the way of FPS. But unfortunately, when you look in a certain direction, the FPS just goes down. Look in the opposite direction, and the FPS just goes up. So, not sure what it is around here. It used to be alright, even with VSync on. But all of a sudden, it just dropped. Not sure when it actually started. Maybe about 8 months ago, something like that. Oh well, let's head back and grab a little bit more wood again and a little bit more stone. And like I said earlier, we can start building again. Okay, so on the way back to base, this is the only one I haven't tried swimming in yet. Probably one of the reasons being, this one is the one that we used to have trouble with, where bugs would be spawning underneath the ground. Now, that has been solved quite some time ago, since they've moved a couple of things around. But let's have a little dip and see what's underneath there. Also, see if we can have a dip, or if it's going to be solid mass, like one of the other watery locations. Let's quickly grab all this fibre. I wonder if we are going to have jetpack trouble again after swimming in here. Okay. So yeah, we definitely went up swimming, and straight away we're having a little bit of lift trouble again. So the only way to get rid of that little problem is to exit the main menu and then go back into the game. Or go partially into the water and you can fly again. Interesting. Okay, so it's grass and flowers. No frogs out. Ooh, we don't have our helmet on. That's not good. Let's quickly stick our helmet on. Okay, so now we don't have any trouble with no oxygen. Good. Okay, so that's definitely a thing. Oh, wait. Just found an area where you can walk underwater. Okay, that's different. Can't go any lower than that. Oh. Okay, that's not good either. Okay, that's different. We're standing in air. Okay, now we drop down again. So it seems like that bridge might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, so as soon as we went up under the bridge, we can walk underwater. And if we go up, in some areas maybe, can we drink under here? Apparently we can. That's interesting. Bear in mind we've got our helmet on and we're in the water. Can we, okay, while we're swimming, can we drink or eat now? Apparently we can. I wonder if you're in the water, you can't do that. Okay. So can we do it now? We can. Okay. So you can't do it when you're swimming, but you can drink when you're swimming. Interesting. Well, better get some oil for all those empty bottles so we can make some more plastic. Oh, we can fly again. Okay, so while crafting, seems that somebody's been in here. Different part of the server, but still. Bearing in mind this is solo mode, right? Somebody's put a workbench down and a sleeping bag, and that's definitely not me. And we are definitely in single player or solo mode. So yeah, that's not right. Well, let's quickly sell this junk that we've got here, along with the 2 additional horses. Gives us a little bit more income, and then we can start building again. But before we start building, I want to get rid of the player guidance bit that's in the top right corner. So we're going to take the ship up again. We are going to use fuel this time, and at the end of it, once we have a little bit of fuel left, I might come down, drop everything off that we've mined, then go back up again and kill the engines so it comes plummeting down. See if we live, see if we die. What is the chances going to be? Well, not sure. Let's find out. Oh, it looks like we've got that bug again where we sell items and our inventory shrinks. That's quite annoying. Oh well. Let's see how much money we've got. 711 credits. Well, let's drop that in the bank. Let's drop that in there as well. And let's go back into space after dropping this stuff off, making the additional food as well while we're at it. Damn it, that freaking thing's irritating. Okay, so still not disappeared yet. And I don't think it's a refinery issue. You're gonna have to pull back a bit. Okay. Where are we? Where is our base? There it is. It's a bit dark out. Shit, I forgot. Need to get a little bit power. Oh well. Any landing you can walk away from. Ooh, yikes. It says 39 FPS, 60 FPS, but feels more like 4. Okay, so we've got 95 copper, we've got 14 platinum, 33 quartz, and 8 uranium. It says 54, but it feels like 2. Okay, one thing I did forget, let's grab that one back out. So what I think we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get 3 more power cells, get another one of these vehicles, go back up into space, do the same amount of mining again, refine all the copper that we get up there, and then hopefully that message will disappear. So I don't think it will disappear once we've converted all this copper that we've got into copper ingots. Let's have a look. coming up with vehicle loadout. Okay, that's not good. Okay, and it's not seeing the copper. Great. Here we go again. Oh, I forgot. Let's try a different side of it. Nope, that's not helping. There we go. Well, let's see if it disappears. I don't think it will. But after having 5 copper blocks, we might be able to see it. Nope. Oh, there we go. It's finally disappeared. So maybe it's because we didn't use that much fuel the first time around. Okay, that's good. So that means that we can do the experiment where we come crashing down to the planet from way up there. See if we live, see if we die. And then after that we can do all the tools, building work and everything else. Nice. Wow, look at the FPS. It goes out over 100. It was 130 a minute ago. And that's because there's nothing in this area, isn't it? So I've completely stripped down this this pod, along with our character has nothing on him. So if we do die, we don't lose anything this time. Okay. Let's aim for that thing. And just go straight down and crash. Full speed ahead! I was gonna kill the power initially, but I think for the moment, nothing really to lose, except for the time build up of the additional 6 hours. Is it 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours total. Wow. Really? Big bounce? I would have thought a big explosion or something, but no. Okay. Let's have a look in... Oops. Gee. So it's not indicating any damage. Ah, that's interesting. How are we going? Oop. Okay, so, lag. I can't seem to get it to go straight. Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess any declining that you can walk away from is still a good one, even though we're not straight up, and the lag is awful. Okay, so let's pick up the ship. Yes. And now we're going to have to walk and try not to get the attention of any creatures. And for some reason it's so lagging, it feels like it's hovering between 2 and 4 FPS, and yet it's saying 33, 52, 65, 61, 25, 58. It does not make any sense. Okay, so we need to go that direction.